place in his yard. And of course they can weld all the silver stainless steel exhaust, can't they?
Yeah.
So it is. You went round and went, I've got a 5-minute job for you. How about? Do you want to make our exhaust fit?
But does he own all the units then?
Yeah. It is. He owned the roofing and cladding company, and it is. He also puts up a lot of the industrial estates.
Right.
They're kind of like industrial units as they are. He calls them.
Oh.
So yeah.
That's handy, isn't it?
Yeah. So we got a dyno. We've got a body shop. We've got a wrapper. We've got an electrical firm, and this stainless steel chimney flume company.
No.
So that pretty
really all
much you can build a race car in lots of pressure with all that. Gonna be chaos like. Either we're gonna unload it and it's gonna go well, or it's gonna be a headache all weekend.
Evening.
Evening.
Hello, mate.
Hello. You alright?
How are you, mate?
Not bad. I completely lost track of time. Apologies, I'm a bit late.
That's alright.
We was all late, don't worry about
it. Only just started.
What have I missed?
Nothing.
Oh, good.
Nothing.
Talk about race cars.
Oh, God. I do enough of that.
Yeah. I've still got black hands, actually. I've just noticed one. I give up. So what have we got? Is there anything in qualifying to look at? No. Is Adam there? Adam.
Oh, hello.
Oh, he's there. Do you want to do the sheet, or do you want me to do it, or? I don't mind.
I'll do the sheet. I suppose something I can do.
Hey,
Fail.
Is that what you tell the missus as well? That's something I can do and fail. Yeah, alright. Nothing in qualifying. Who we see?
So it's yours truly, James Neve.
That's right.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna whiz through qualifying, see if we can see any naughty people. See if we. Oh no, Calvin didn't race, did he, this week? That come on.
No.
Oh, that'll do. That'll do, won't it? And like, don't need to see too much. Oh no, there's more garages. Christ almighty, there is.
This camera angle makes me
You're
very
like to the left, you got all it's massive, lot. I don't know what your problem is.
Yeah.
Or their problem is.
I haven't done the camera. I'm just here to. I've forgotten how iracing works. Fucking hell, it's massive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that what your missus said?
Hey. I work on race cars.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, we're right. We're up here somewhere, underneath raised control. Garage 1A.
Oh, nice.
Wherever 1A might be. Yeah, and they hear us coming because we still don't think we're going to pass noise. It's still loud, like deafening loud. It was 100 and something on idle.
Stuff somewhat up the exhaust till they've tested it and then pull it out.
Yeah. Know what we used to do on the Motec on the dash, you could have it as like you could have different modes on it. So you could have like start up, and once you start up, then you could have like noise testing comes up. So it'll say that it's revving to like 7, but it's actually only revving to like 4.5, 5.
Okay, yeah.
So,
I
and then when
was,
you can change it back and then put it into race mode.
I like the sound of that. I'm telling our boss that tomorrow. We've got the map of it.
You just need
So no
Motec
one
or
naughty.
something similar.
Oh, we've got ECU master stuff. We're on full on ECU master stuff, so it's probably programmable, but
Yeah.
yeah, no, it was 100 and something on idle.
Really?
I'm 102, I think. So, but it's below that now. So who's the first one again? Oh,
I thought I'd be kind of practical, you know? Delicate.
James Neve.
James Neve. What did you do?
Was it lap 1?
Lap 1, turn
Turn
5
5.
against Ash Simpson.
Turn 5, hey. Ash Simpson's the car in front then. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, James's fault. Which one is turn 5?
I thought it was that lap.
Because there can't be many more than 5 on the whole circuit.
I think I've got the laps wrong.
Oh, dear.
I think you have too, mate. One.
Massively wrong.
So what actually happened, James? Come on, own up.
You ran into
What-
the back
what-
of me.
What did you put? Race 1, lap 1, James. Ash Simpson.
I've got it massively wrong, haven't I?
Well, unless I'm in a different race to you.
God knows. What race was
Oh,
I
here we
in?
go.
Lap 3.
It can't have been lap 3.
I didn't think I lasted this long.
Right. The $1 million question here is we do allow leeway on wrong information, don't we, on stewards' inquiries? Does this count? He's got the right race, he's got the right person. It's only the wrong lap. Because I know it sounds, but that is a. Would you look at it or would you not look at it?
That's up to you.
I think I'm not sure whether the wrong lap actually gets looked at. I think we've had it.
Yeah, I think
we've had it in the past where they put the wrong lap and we said, "Oh, we can't do anything about it."
Okay. Yeah, no, that's fair.
I think we should crack on with the evening. It's
Leave it alone,
2017, you know. Just saying.
Dick.
Yeah, so the next one then, and put NFA on that one, and James fucked up in the description.
James fucked up again.
Yeah, James again.
That's what my wife says.
Or just
Fucked up again.
or just James as you wipe out someone. 5 minutes 35. Brian. This is a meatball. Oh.
Really?
35. Meatball's here now. Ready? There. So he got a meatball from that.
Oh, that's nothing. Wait until you see my race 4 one. It's hilarious.
Okay. Okay, Bastel's there.
It's up to you three. Me and James can't say anything.
Surely it's not a Matthews Logistics car involved in this.
Yeah, got it.
It has to be. It wouldn't be Tuesday night if we wasn't.
So they're 3 wide at this point.
I would argue that's more on Brian, to be honest. He comes turning in as if there's no one there, really, doesn't he?
I can see why he's done it, because I can imagine from his on board he would get the call like 3 wide. Imagine he's going 3 wide now, aren't
do you think they'd have the call 3 wide? Even 2 wide. You know he's on the inside. He thinks it.
I mean, he leaves a car's width, but he I don't know. I think at a corner like that, you almost have to leave a bit more than that, really, because it's such
it's
a
all
tricky turn.
there, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah. You wouldn't want to be anywhere near the inside line at this point, really. So you'd, yeah. I'd say that's on Brian personally.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay, so he crashes into. Who is it he crashes into? 194.
We need to look at whether the other car could have missed him, as in the one that hits him and pulls him.
That's fine. I'm just seeing how many. I'm assuming this is a multiple plate loss, but
Oh, I see. Yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm looking at now. That's one. Oh yeah, we had loads there.
Is that another Matthews
That's
Logistics car point?
Yeah, that's me recovering.
Oh, that's James from his
Seems
wrong
to
lap.
be sat there for ages. It's like, right, I could go, and then like, all of a sudden a car would appear. It's like, I didn't see that one coming. Then I have to stop, and then stop again.
I don't mean to tease, but it's quite funny.
It is funny. Like, you're pointing the wrong way, James.
I couldn't believe it. And the skippies when it is. I went, James, and you went, we're having a great race. You wipe out that poor guy. Yeah, I don't think that car had any open.
No, absolutely not. No. Yeah.
Although
That's right.
that gap there would look really, really appealing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is that? That's 3LP for Ryan, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, was it only Brian that got meatball?
Meatball, yep, only Brian.
The meatballs
on
were
sheet.
all over the place.
Where
Oh,
did
the
he
meatballs.
finish?
This
Yeah,
is so everyone else got away with it.
Where did he finish? Brian finishes 11 laps down, so it doesn't matter.
19.8, round it up, 20, yeah?
No, because he admitted he didn't score anything because he was 11 laps down.
He meatball, didn't he?
Yeah. So it is you don't put anything in the PP.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Yeah, because he hadn't scored anything to take away.
Did anybody else meatball from it? So then,
No.
Does it matter?
No.
No,
Surely he won't
he's got
get
his free.
3LP because it was only him. It was his fault, wasn't it?
Yeah, but he's caused
Chaos.
A car
Simpson
to lose places.
Multiple
Multiple.
positions.
whatever car it was one below. This one.
You see,
No,
he should have
not this
followed
one.
me, shouldn't he? My line. Look.
No, he should definitely have not copied you.
And you got further though, wouldn't he?
So the next one is Ryan Maines and there's a few here. Ryan Main, Liam Simpson, Craig Shield, Craig McDonald, Simon Robson.
God. They're all nice.
745. No, we're not, because if we all agree it is RI now, by the time we get to it we'll be finished. I'm gonna. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
There was a crash before, wasn't there?
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Was it a Matthews Logistics car again?
No, I don't think so.
I do think it was teammates though. I think I saw this one as well.
I think that should
It's
be.
your fault.
I think that should be extra penalty points for not involving the Matthews logistics car.
He's done it again, look. It's twice he's
I
done
saw.
that.
No, that's not Liam he's hit, is it?
Looks like
Gotta
it.
be, yeah.
Oh, that's awkward.
Hey.
Oh,
If we go on board with Ryan, so he's the first sort of, well, look at the impact, isn't he?
Yeah, that
Who
first
hit
crash, you
Liam
can't
there,
really
isn't
say it because it.
Because basically,
Teammates,
from what it
yeah.
looks like, he hits Liam, doesn't he?
Yeah, but then I don't think that
Yeah, the
caused the
spin-
crash, though, did it?
So there's the spin there now,
And then this
That
is the.
and then was that avoidable?
Honestly, I think not, because he was in the kind of.
Yeah.
In this corner here, there is only really one line, and like you can see he
Yeah,
tries to
that speed.
tighten up. Like, but this corner, I don't know
you
if anyone
can
else.
see he's braking now, isn't he? Like,
I could never get it any tighter than midway through the road.
So I suppose let's work our way back through the cars.
Yeah.
Who's behind Ryan now? So you got someone I don't know, Craig
Craig.
McDonald.
Craig
Craig
Shield,
Shield,
and
yeah. Right, there's Craig McDonald
Yeah.
there as well.
yeah. So.
They're having their own incident before
In,
they get
in
there.
fairness, Craig McDonald had his own dive. I nearly spun out of the way. But nope.
So the question is, who's the other? Simon Robson.
He's
the
the
other
other
one.
Simtech car here, which again was like left wing. Yeah, that was bad luck.
So I suppose the question there is, are all of them because of Ashley Simpson spinning Liam?
yeah, I would say so. Yeah,
I would say, as he was in the middle of the road on that kind of corner, yes.
yeah.
And if you look at it, could it happen? And it's not an awful. He only.
Craig McDonald's a bit feisty, though, isn't he?
He had
bit.
Look at that, look.
bashed into two of them there.
What about did he come? Because that is commitment. Because I didn't feel like I could overtake anyone over that corner. I tried on a few occasions. The only person I lunged, James, all night was you
me.
on that final lap. But yeah, and
That was a lunge, wasn't it?
it wasn't a lunge.
Lunge.
I went around the outside. Fair. Right, going back to. Would it be wrong to blame Craig McDonald
I was
here?
going to say, is this an off
For
track
this?
here? You keep watching. Just watch on this corner. Is this an off track?
But like there, yeah, yes, he's off track,
Yeah.
but it is the contact he's had is with a car on track. If that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then, would you class this now as a separate incident?
I would.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is what I'm going like
that's
because
Yeah, I
But-
think
because
so.
at this point-
This hasn't caused their meatballs, though, has it? It's because the car was in.
or
well,
Craig does
Then
cause his own meatball. I know that car's there, but
would,
like
they
if
still,
he
would
was,
they still have hit him
well, probably.
if they hadn't had their contact? Probably, yeah.
And I'm guessing neither
Yeah.
Craig or the Craig have protested each other here, have they? This is just part of the meatball.
yeah, this is all part of the meatball.
In which case, I don't think we can do much about it then.
So then, what we're saying then is the Simtech car which caused it all.
Yep. Ash Simpson.
Ash, wasn't it? It was Ash Simpson. Gets a 12 DSQ plus 12 then, yeah? Because he causes multiple meatballs.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, and that's definitely his fault.
Yeah.
I don't think you can. It's fun to rear contact, isn't it? And
Yeah.
you can't.
Midway through the
So that
breaking
is-
point as well, I think that's definitely on him.
Yeah. When Campana 837.
Yeah.
Meatball.
Yeah, did he have a slowdown? Did he on the right? Or?
Well, and I was looking at netcode.
I think he would have hit him anyway.
I
Though.
think it was speed difference. Yeah, he would have.
And Campana does clear him, so he's entitled to turn him.
Even so, he's probably left the car's width at this point. Like, I know he's still turning in, but they haven't.
Yeah, he's on the line. Netcode
Yeah,
doesn't
he's-
help, but
No.
yeah, I think they would have definitely hit each other anyway.
Yeah.
So you're putting Mark Oliver on the DSQ plus 6 step.
Afraid so.
Right, so for that one you're going Mark Oliver, yeah? For
Mark Oliver,
Yeah.
DSQ plus 6. 1602 Nick Clemens meatballs. SimTech didn't have an awful lot of luck tonight, did they?
There's hundreds of them.
Yeah.
He's already damaged, isn't he?
Yeah, he's already damaged his hair, isn't it?
Oh, remember this.
Oh, now it all comes to light. Oh yes, I remember this because I laughed quite hard. This because this was the race where like I'd spent all race following all them 5-star cars and Swift Cooper cars, going well. I probably can't make a move there. Not much point in trying.
Luckily, they developed quite the habit of driving into each other.
Yeah. So that there then to me looks like is if we say this car can't avoid it, which I don't think he would have seen it.
No, he's unsighted
No.
till the last second there.
So that then would be that green car, which I believe is this one, which is a shame. If this is quite blatant contact,
Which it is.
Yeah.
the DSQ plus 6 for James Clark.
Really weird, that. Yeah, it's on him, isn't it?
Yeah, it would have hit him, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It's this
Weird how he
this
closed in.
this race was so hard though because this train in front where it are all in the same team essentially. You just know you couldn't move forward.
You couldn't do it about it, could you?
Tom's overtake now was a bit questionable though. But no one protested it, which I was surprised on.
I'll say he was forced there.
Yeah.
But he wasn't.
I was following it going, well that's brave, because I thought he was going to get driven in, I mean to his bridge, but no, they give him room. Oh, but if he doesn't keep it, I think that's also why I didn't.
We'll see, yeah.
Man, you get some in the end, but... Well, maybe he does.
Yeah, because that's the finish, isn't it?
So that's the end of that race then. That was
Awesome.
easy. Race. Race 1, race 2. Yeah. And you on the microphone. Tomorrow, Andy? Or over the weekend?
No, I'm off to, hopefully off to Brands Hatch for touring cars. Are you there?
Yeah, I'll be there Sunday.
Okay, I shall try and make the effort to come and see you this time. You were at Donington. You were literally the complete opposite end of the circuit to me.
Oh,
I
was
didn't
he?
get the message till late anyway because the
No,
Wi-Fi
that's
was
fine, mate.
rubbish. But yeah, there were a few people I was supposed to meet at Donington, but we went up on that bank on the right of like Starkeys and Schwantz.
Oh, okay, yeah. Up by
Cracking
where
view up there,
Yeah, Yeah, well, I was going to wander around, but then got there on a Sunday and we sat down and, do you know what? Cannot be bothered.
Oh, I know that feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good day.
I probably, yeah, it was really nice on the Sunday. We were so like it is. You would have thought October at Donington, wherever it was, would be freezing cold and wet.
It was freezing cold where we were. Mind you, we were on top of a hill. Probably
Yeah, we weren't too bad. We had the sun all day for a lot of it. No, yeah, coming back from Silverstone Saturday night late, and then Brands
Oh,
Sunday
what's at
morning.
Silverstone? Is it the Burkett?
Yeah, the Burkett. We got 1.5 cars entered.
1.5.
Yeah, we need to finish putting it together when we get to Silverstone.
Right.
It's been a bit of a nightmare, but a last minute build, what was rushed through.
Yeah.
Still a lot of silly things we want to doing when we get to Silverstone, but it's in the trailer and it's en route,
Yeah.
so that's the main thing. So what's our first one?
Right, lap 1, you got Adam Delmont.
James
James Ritchie apparently just decided to drive over the grass and park in the middle of the pit exit while we were leaving pit lane on start.
Is this the great debate of Tuesday night that kicked off?
Oh, is this?
I've been dying to see this.
So what was this? So this was what was so was this pit exit?
Yeah. You must have seen this fight.
I honestly didn't, because like when I finish a race, like I think that's like toward the front of this one. Actually, no, I don't think I made it this far now. I suppose if I go to the race, it'll outrun it. Okay, here we go.
Here we go. Adam was not pleased with this.
I don't blame him.
We're doing for an unsafe pit release. Right, what's happening here? Oh, that's...
Now, in fairness, I wasn't using that pit exit. Is that
No,
what
I wasn't. Was that the correct one?
I wasn't
No.
either.
My argument here is, I don't know, going on track limits. That's a solid white line.
Yeah.
I know it's going to be. I can really add to this big debate.
Yeah. Because it's off track when it all happens.
As I say, is this technically now off track?
Yeah, because that...
I think this is.
So I take is James is thinking, well, there's no going to be coming down here. This isn't
Exactly.
the correct road. So I want to get off the proper pit exit.
Yeah, exactly. In fairness, that's not what he said. He said he didn't realise people were coming out the pit lane, to which Adam had a differing opinion. But in theory, could have just been trying to get out of the way in case there were people in the pits.
I think that is generally the case, because like it is. He's clearly got his meatball here, because I'm assuming he's meatball, does he?
Well, no, because I miss him. I think everyone else does. I think it's the actual contact.
The timestamp is that'll be 1:33, James McRitchie.
On meatball, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which is this
Yes, it's that contact there.
Yeah.
Bang.
Yeah, so then he's clearly tried to like drive back, I think, here. Like
Realises
he's
he
tried
can't.
to recover and done. Oh yeah, you can hear that. Yeah. Fuck.
And then he's tried to get out of the way. I really can't blame him.
No.
His steering wheel didn't move. Is that just?
Yeah.
Maybe it was really broken. But would we agree on that is off track, or would you class it as pit lane exit purely on the principle iRacing doesn't give you an unsafe exit for it?
That's the thing, because it's not been stipulated.
I've always used that pit exit to his left now.
I mix it up a little bit. It depends if cars are coming, because I always use one of them, if cars coming, but then you know you're off the track.
Yeah, because I think if you go back to what's the other bloke, he sees what's happening to the left and thought, all right, do I just take the other exit? Do you know what I mean? Because you'd have seen that and thought...
We don't have I know it seems silly, but there is a bit of a twitch, like... No, mine
I think he just follows Dave, doesn't he? And then
Yeah.
it's really, really unfortunate, but I can absolutely understand why James went there, because he realised he was out of the race. He was just trying to get out the way.
Yeah, me too, yeah.
And if he's not using that pit exit himself, he won't expect others to.
No, I wouldn't. Well, I see some people using it, but still, at the point, you'd think, oh, right, just...
You could argue he should have stayed on that grass bit, but again, like I say, he probably wasn't expecting... Oh, I don't know.
Then he sees that car passing, and then he stops, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So if it had just carried on...
Well, he probably blind panicked there when he saw the first one come through.
he sees that one comes past, and then he just stops.
It's a difficult one.
It does all depend on whether you think that's on or off the track, because at the end of the day, he does pull in front of somebody and slam on the brake. So if he did that on the road, you would argue he should have been looking where the other cars were.
Yeah, definitely.
My view on it is that blue line is on the left there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a solid white line on
that
where
makes-
we rejoin.
Yeah, so that makes that off track.
And
That's
then there's a solid white line here. So
yeah.
Yeah.
I know it's unbelievably harsh, but technically, going on BSR rules,
Yeah.
it's off track.
Yeah.
Well, and iRacing says, doesn't it, the blue cone and line denotes the end of the pit lane,
Yeah.
So,
and that's on the left.
Yeah, so then NFA or NFA off track.
There's going to be chaos about
God.
that.
It's
Adam
fun. We
can't
can
hear.
blame.
What,
we
he
can
can't
blame
hear us,
Adam.
or?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened there. I couldn't hear any of you. I moved, and then I couldn't hear anyone.
You just didn't want to get involved in that one, that's all that was. You knew that'd be problematic.
One on the left is the correct one,
Yeah.
not the right.
I'm trying to do it friendly. Okay. Where did that go then? Oh, I know.
Type it in the driver penalty point. But
I was typing in the. Whatever.
I thought I'd let you find out the hard way rather than just tell you. But you know,
I wrote that really, really well as well. trying to be really friendly and like.
Yeah. But the proper pit lane's to the left, not the right.
Yeah.
iRacing.
Left. The one on the left.
I was just trying to cause you chaos for a few days while I'm on.
I'll just sign out till you come back.
Leftish one, yeah.
Leftish one.
Yeah.
Nope. So, the above. Anyway, it is. Adam doesn't even meatball from that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
James McRitchie does. Who gets hit?
Yeah, but he was already meatball.
He was on a meatball. Yes, I get rid of that. What we've got then is all this chaos. What happens here? I think that meatball's Jason, doesn't it? Yeah, because Jason hits me up the arse quite hard, I think.
Was that what puts you out?
No, I get put out by Chapman, but
Ah.
I thought about protesting it and didn't protest it because you have Jason, who's one of them. Jason gets. I know, it wasn't Jason. What hit me? There was a car in front.
Was it
So,
Ronaldo?
I know.
Ronaldo, whatever it was.
Horrid name. I was just trying to find where the contact actually happened.
You slammed on your brakes, did you?
Yeah, or it is. There was cars everywhere.
Yeah.
I figured it would be up.
Oh.
Good job we didn't do many laps in it.
I said, that contact there then?
That is 3 wide though. Like,
Yeah.
And
Well,
I'd
it
say that's
didn't-
James's fault.
Yeah, I would say so. He's
Yeah.
nowhere near the apex, is he?
Yeah. Cool. But then is there
Right, well-
secondary?
that's what I'm now trying to piece together because we had contact behind, didn't we?
How did I miss that? Oh. So is the secondary contact whoever hits you, or is there another one?
Oh, I don't know. That's what I'm just trying to work out. Like because it's. But
I
like,
think it's you, isn't
cause I go round, but I don't actually get hit again.
I'm sure that's that Renato hit you.
No,
It's
it's
one of the 5-star ones, isn't it?
I think it's Lars Fisher. Possibly, I think yeah, Casper Devore. But I break running in the void, I think.
Yeah.
Which is
Can't really blame him for that.
no, it is. So who was the other one? Was these two? Simon Robson and these two.
That's Renato, is it? Into
Okay, Renato hits. Yeah, okay. Campana hits the back of this one here under the.
Is that that's
Okay,
Tom
yeah.
Griffiths in it as well?
Yeah.
So that's all of them then.
Yeah. So then, and Tom Griffiths. He said.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
does he get?
He's the one who gets. No,
He
apologies.
didn't
Don't worry
get
about that.
meatball. No, he didn't get meatball, does he?
Sorry.
No.
He does. He does later on. Next lap.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So then I would put that again, like we said on, is it James McRitchie? Contact,
Yeah.
loses control at
Yeah.
turn 1, causes multiple cars to meatball.
Yeah, because all of the other contact was in reaction to that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So everyone in agreement.
And,
Oh, Chapman. Is that you?
yeah,
Oh, that was a bit
There's
unnecessary.
a crash in front of you as well, was there?
yeah, I think that's our next meatball.
Ah, right.
I was just looking,
Yeah, it looks.
No, Campana, yeah. Not Campana.
no, no, Tom Griffiths at 247 is next one, isn't it? Hello, Johnny Jason Cooper, didn't we? Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, so Tom Griffiths 247.
Oh, is this with Adam? No.
It's with a year 1 car.
Not guilty. Oh, yeah, this is right. Another one I dodged.
The luck gods was on your side.
Oh, no, about a lap later I got wiped out completely.
Ah,
I dodged 2 bullets, not the third. Proud of that little dive, actually.
That dive probably saved you
It
from
killed Tom.
It does, yeah.
Sorry, Tom. I wasn't to know.
Come on, do as you're told, game. Okay. Oh,
A late dive, isn't it?
I was looking at the speed of the train in front in relation to what this guy had to check up, and I think he then brakes in his normal position, but then slows himself up.
Yeah.
The dive looks worse than what it is, but he's entitled to do that. He's not braked stupidly late. He's braked when the car's in front of him done, and he's braked release when the car's in front now.
Yeah, Adam's braked spot on the braking point, really, just before that.
Just the other car's going a lot slower, like. But,
Yeah.
like I say, he's allowed to do that, isn't he?
I think the car in front's done anything wrong. He's not braked viciously. He's dabbed them there. Then he's braked normally.
Yeah.
Shut a different in.
Speed.
Yeah.
Speed. Fuck.
I can see why Adam's done it, but it is probably his fault.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
it's
yeah.
always-
The car's already started turning in. I know it's the speed difference, but
So that'd be a DSQ plus 6, wouldn't it? Because if you say he's caused Tom to meatball behind.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. Tom meatballs, and this guy's going to drive off, is it? Oh no, he quit.
So for Tom, you're saying
DSQ plus 6 or
for Adam Shepherd, yeah?
So turn lap 5, Ashley Stim.
Next one's Andy Thompson.
Randy Thompson with it. Close enough.
Against Liam. Turn 4.
Lap 5, isn't it?
That was turn 4 back there, wasn't it? Would you class this first left as turn
No,
4?
that's
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3, isn't it? This will be glad
Yeah.
as 4. Then it's 5, isn't it? I think there's only 5
Yeah.
guns on the track, isn't there?
Lovefields classed as 5 and 6, I think, isn't it?
Who's protested who here? Andy Thompson's.
Yeah, against Liam.
Okay, that's fine. I'll say, but then what I was going to look at. Does Andy turn in on? I suppose he's already turned in, and so he doesn't have to give him. He's left racing room, I'd say.
His room on
See
the-
it from the
Yeah.
Excite cars view, whoever that is.
Yeah, so let me.
mean- Well, he's put ram wide and turned me around.
Right. Oh, he said Liam ran wide.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say he's running wide as
say
well.
that.
He's definitely been side cars contact. Like he's definitely not running wide because he's not ran wide on the exit.
No.
Yeah,
I mean, really, I think personally the doors are left open there.
yeah, but I can see what he
Yeah.
means. He's not quite made the.
He's not made the apex,
the
is he? But-
advantage of the
Like-
contact, isn't he?
Bearing in mind the
It's not
apex
gone
there,
that wide, a little bit wider than the cars in front, but it's not much, is it? Like,
it's bloody marginal.
It's so tricky that corner though, because the natural turning point is so wide. It just leaves this massive gap on the
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah.
You can see why people go for the move, but then it tightens up.
And you could also take so much that green.
I mean,
Yeah.
then
It
again,
could have been tighter.
with,
yeah,
with
you would have
that,
been tighter, wouldn't you?
with that instant, is it a case that Liam went into a gap that was never going to be there?
That's what I mean. It's tricky with that corner.
It's classed as 2 corners, though, isn't it?
Is it?
If you,
Okay.
I don't. Well, I don't know. Is it?
No,
I don't know.
don't think
I
so.
don't-
I would say that,
It's just
No?
classed as 1 corner, that one, I think. Lovefield's
Right.
classed as 2.
Was it? I didn't know that either.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause you've got Lovefield 1 and Lovefield 2 on that layout.
where's that?
Where are you coming into now?
So this is what Lovefields 1 and 2.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is classed as,
80s, it
this is
wasn't,
classed as 2 corners.
They always classed it
yeah.
as 2 corners on the
Yeah,
commentary when you're
this
there.
ain't classed as 2 corners.
No.
Bit weird.
Can we just go on board with Andy? What for that?
What I do? Oh, right. Seeing it from his view, I would be aggrieved actually if I were Andy, because he did leave a car's width.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. If you play it at full speed, it's sort of he's following them cars, but the one in front of him just drifted ever so slightly out.
Yeah.
He's come in again.
When it looks like here though, this car looked because he's made like that first almost apex you could call it here. Well, but he's not gone massively wide. It's just the lines like change direction there, don't they?
Yeah.
This and the contact is so marginal.
Andy did everything he had to, though. That's my view. Andy
Yeah.
left the car's width to the apex and still got hit. If you're going to go for that dive, fair enough, because it's a legitimate move, but you've got to
Yeah.
make sure you make the apex.
Yeah.
Is my
So-
view.
So he'd only 3 LP then for this car for Liam,
Yeah.
wouldn't it? And
Yeah.
who finishes P9. So 3 LP to Liam then.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Anyone else?
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah,
No,
I agree, yeah.
Yeah, 3 LP to Silverstone then. Liam Silverstone. P9.
You finished 9th, yeah?
Yep, finished 9th.
So that's 21. All good. Next race.
Yeah, I'm loading it up now. So what? What's
Ben
that?
Sharp.
He-
220, or what's that? 211.
Yeah.
That absolute perfect racing line I was taking there.
And looks so easy. Oh.
I can't. He just went through the middle of it. Like that would have ended in tears for me.
Just. And doesn't even like understand why they take the natural low, scrub the apex, linked, oh, freebie. But made a fatal error.
Yeah.
Forgets he's not in a Civic.
I think Ben even held his hands up and said, "Protest me
Yeah.
for this one," didn't he? It's fairly,
Yeah,
fairly cut and
yeah.
dry.
Yeah, it did. I know he was struggling a lot with his foot, but
Yeah, what's he done?
fractured his fibia, I think it was.
Oh God, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he fractured his fibia playing rugby.
Oh well, that was silly.
So yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. He's playing a fucking ball sport. It is what he was expecting.
Should stick
Yeah,
to,
and
should stick to safe sports like racing.
Yeah.
which is at least his foot's. His foot's in a cage and that.
Is it really?
So I can't comment actually. I'll shut up.
No, it is.
I just
It,
Of course.
it is on Ben.
this was the
Yeah,
first time all
I'm afraid
this
so.
this was the thing all season I didn't think would actually happen.
Oh, I'm not supposed to be saying anything. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Like
Well, for once, Fiona and James, this is actually down to you.
Yeah, and Adam, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think
it's Adam, can't he?
Well,
Good job, though.
to be fair, I left the old year one Discord actually.
Oh, have you gone now? I
Yeah.
didn't even notice. I don't go on there.
Oh, no, I don't think anyone did. So I was going to actually, when I start again, I'll go on my own. I think
Oh, right.
I'm so lonely.
that's the one.
That's it.
But
Come on,
I think it's just unfortunate, isn't it, for Ben?
Yeah.
Yeah. But going back to the Adam one, you've got to put it on Ben because he was at the behind at that point. So
Daddy called the other car to meatball or not? It'd be Ryan May.
Is he meatball?
No there's no meatballs there. It's just
No,
bun.
did Ben protest himself then?
No, I think it's just.
No, it's just meatball.
So Ben just protested, yes, so then it'll be 3LP on it for
yeah,
in the other car. No, I wasn't sure if year one car were a meatball because of this. There's like more contact here. And knowing what iracing physics are like,
Yeah.
that side to side contact would normally be game over.
I was Ben finish. No, he doesn't, does he?
He doesn't, does he?
On that one. I know he's clever, but he might even struggle at that. God, we're all the way to lap 6. Adam Mitchinson and Campana. Going through, wasn't it? What the-
Yeah, somewhere.
It's got to be down at this corner, on it, then. Obviously, I didn't count it the kink, I'm assuming. Oh,
where's he gone?
no. 1, 2.
Is that Craig Schill, is it?
No, but he was doing it, wasn't he?
He was doing it a
Yeah.
lot, wasn't
Yeah,
It might be Craig, sure.
I thought it was Campana. Oh, no, it is Craig.
Okay, so
he?
that one
it wasn't him
is...
that was flashing about, was it?
No, because you got Adam Mitchinson with Campana, turn 3. Lap 6, turn 3. So where is Campana? Lap 6, turn 3.
Was that
So
him
one-
that was?
Yeah.
that's-
Must have got the lap wrong.
So going on what we said earlier,
Yeah, no.
with James's one,
No further action, isn't it?
yeah. So NFA, wrong information.
Yeah.
8:41. Okay, okay. This will tell us he did get the wrong lap. Shall we have a look at it on lap 7 maybe?
Yeah.
Turn 3 maybe. Four.
So who
Who
protested?
protested? Oh, look at that. Adam Mitchinson.
Oh, Adam protests.
Yeah. But
And then does Adam meatball?
yeah, they both now meatball.
It's a bit of a pointless protesting, really.
One
But
more.
then
They don't
it
hit,
is-
do they?
Yeah, they just glance wheels now. I think. No, they don't.
Yeah.
So I guess we do look at it because it's a meatball,
Yeah,
but not
yeah,
because
yeah,
it's
we
a
know.
protest.
Yeah.
If you get a meatball, I don't know why you'd protest it anyway, because it's going to get looked at regardless.
Right.
It is
It's-
Adam's new, isn't he? So he might
Yeah.
not realise. But I think this is only his second round.
You mean he's not read the rules?
It is. You must look at him as a newbie and go, whoa, just yes.
Well, I've never read them either. I'm just saying, but
Here, there's a lot of room on that exit. You could have got. You
Yeah.
could have gone to.
yeah, I
So
agree.
I'm saying is that avoidable?
But
I think it
then here he
I mean,
has
it
got
was-
a car there.
Yeah.
Like I know.
That's fine, but then the gaps get bigger and bigger and bigger as it's
He even goes left, but just not. And then he stops and
no,
goes straight again.
Yeah.
He should have carried on
Can
going
we go on
left.
board? Can we go on board?
No,
Fair enough.
Yeah, it looks like he straightens up about there.
Yeah, he sort of turns.
Just not enough, is he?
Yeah, I think that's avoidable.
but when I think there is a rule somewhere. If you lose control of your
God.
car, you're liable.
Yeah. Yeah.
I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think there
yeah.
is.
Yeah, you're liable because you're out of control, aren't you?
Okay.
But then I suppose it also depends on whether it could be avoided running into him.
Well, yeah, because you've got two opposing rules there potentially, haven't you?
Yeah.
All the rules are opposing in some way, I'd imagine.
Well, yeah. I think it's very harsh to if someone's lost it and then someone drives into them but could have avoided.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
I put more blame on the one that drove into them personally,
Yeah.
but it depends what the rule says. I don't generally like the selfie penalty anyway. I've never once seen anyone penalised in real life for spinning on their own. You know.
Oh no, yeah. I
Very
do.
harsh. If you don't hold the brakes, that's one thing, but yeah.
I mean, well, I've just quickly had a look at the rules here. So it's got yellow flag, accident scene. Obviously, slow down sufficiently to ensure that full control of the vehicle. Be prepared to suddenly change from the projected racing line, or take other evasive action, including stopping if necessary. If you plough into an accident, and cause a bigger accident, obviously you may, by way of protest, So
But then also,
again,
you've
it's
got-
kind of it's like you say. It's
but
still
it is
opposing
when
rules,
you
isn't it?
but when you've got this rule here, which is self crashes and spins. If you crash or spin on your own and cause an incident to other cars, the penalty can be against you for being out of control.
So I would argue, yes, he spun, but he didn't cause the crash. The person not going further left caused the crash. Do you get what I mean?
So yeah, so we're leaning more towards an RI almost. Or not RI,
Yeah,
an NFA.
I just feel like that's opening up. He could have gone left. He slowed down. That's great, but
And he did turn left, but
Just
Just
not
Not as
enough.
much as he could. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's-
because he's got room behind him, and he like it. I just double checking him on the car, like directly behind him.
Yeah. See, that's the accident. The spin is not the accident. What causes the accident is the bad avoidance,
Yeah.
rather than the spinner. I know he wouldn't have had to if the bloke hadn't spun, but
Yeah, I think I agree. The kind of an NFA, no further action really.
Yeah.
Car
Yeah.
spun, but
I'll go with that.
they're both, like I say, it could
One-
be-
is that what you're saying,
one
no
without-
thinking,
that's what I would possibly go with. Purely because one without control, and one he tried to avoid it. Like he braked, he did
he did
steer.
everything right. Yeah.
It did if he hadn't have braked at all. I would have gone well. Yeah, maybe yeah. But he has. As soon as the car's out of control up there, he's on the brake.
I don't know. I just think there's so much more that Adam could have done. Like, I'm just thinking, if that was me in that situation, the second Chapman had cleared me, I'd be full lock to the left. Just get away from it.
Yeah.
He's tried to keep as straight as possible to keep his momentum, but I don't know. I'm happy to go with the majority, though. I don't want to be.
I don't know.
is
It is like what you're saying makes total sense, and I do agree.
First time for everything.
Oh, well, it is. I do listen to you doing it to the occasionally anyway.
it's again this thing about as this plays out. Obviously, that car I don't know that is to the left there, but starts getting wider and wider.
Yeah.
You know, and that gap's opening up. I personally,
Like from
use
this,
buttons so I can look left and right. So you sort of,
I don't
quickly
usually.
look to the left and
So like at this point, he's lost that car potentially. It's like you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So he probably didn't know it was there, or that it wasn't.
Or
there,
did you, or did you know the car's there probably because you would have got a call, but
you
whereabouts?
You don't know how
Yeah.
close, yeah.
But
But
like,
then, like James said, Adam said, there are. I use a toggle switch because I don't have a triple or VR or anything. I just use
Yeah,
a toggle
no,
switch, dead easy. So I'd be straight away,
yeah, that's what I'd be doing.
But then, we've been doing it. We're hardy veterans, us now. We're doing this nearly a year. I don't know. It's
I mean, for me, like I think I'm agreeing with Andy there. We're a case of it's that thing. You sort of know there's no one behind you. Yeah, you got the chap to your left, so you sort of slow down and then just veer right off to the left. You know,
slow
Just-
down. We are in the middle of a really big race.
I've been seeing it from his onboard and realising that he wouldn't probably have known where Dave was because it's Chapman, isn't it, on the left.
Yeah.
I'm leaning towards RI because I can understand why he didn't swerve further left, but I also don't think you can put the blame on Renato.
Let's have the thoughts of the Matthew Logistics School of Driving.
I think like a racing, just not
Yeah.
racing, but no further action. They both could have done more, couldn't they?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think so.
And the argument, it's hard to put the blame on one or the other. But so yeah, like no further action. Like
Yeah.
who'd
Yeah,
you put the blame on?
I'll go with RI because
I'll put the blame on Michael, but you know,
one car shouldn't
I know
have
what it was
spun, but the other one could have done more to avoid it.
Yeah. See, once Renato's spun, there's naff all he can do then. He's literally out of control.
Yeah.
Whereas Adam isn't. I think RI, but I do think that rule needs looking at about selfies because I do think it's a bit. It's A, very harsh, and B, it does oppose directly that rule about driving into accidents. You know, because technically it was a selfie, but also Adam drove into an accident.
I agree.
I agree. I've done the sheet now.
Sorted. Agreed.
What's our next one then?
Lap 10, allegedly. Luke Cooper against Tom Griffiths at Luffield.
Oh, I saw this.
What did you think?
I thought I was damn lucky to avoid it.
Another
Again.
one.
Again.
Why are you paying people so they crash in front of you?
Yeah, but they kept crashing in front of me, and then I had to go so wide to avoid them. I ended up losing the place. I think you nearly get me here, Michael.
I think I can't remember. I'll have to
Did you
look.
get
yes,
alongside?
I did. Yeah, I think I did on this one. This is they're going. Oh look, I'm on another good result. When I saw you get around, I went no. Let's all get back in line.
Let's see that again.
Let's see it again.
Can we see it from Tom's view? Just for variety.
No.
Yes.
I'm trying to piece them like because this car gets alongside, but I'm trying to work out how the front to rear contact comes. Like I
I
didn't
think
quite.
he almost clears Tom there. But then Tom thinks he's still got the overlap. This is all going to be down to the overlap, isn't it?
Is there any overlap there before the turning in? Can we just go above and have a look?
Come on, cameraman, come on.
Still there?
Well, that's it.
He's passed out.
We'll never know.
He's passed out with the shock of Andy missing all them accidents.
He'll be back.
He's here. Oh, no, he's gone.
It is what I did. I put my computer into standby mode when instead of I pressed the wrong key,
Ah, okay.
and then of course my mic doesn't work for some reason when I go. Right. So we said about the overlap rule, didn't we?
Yeah, that's what it'll be down to.
The off track rule play.
He's on track there, though. Oh. Seen this happen so many times in real life at this corner.
It's one of like I was so cautious about even leaving that gap even remotely open at that corner. Like
Yeah.
I blame Andy.
Well, you would.
I've noticed a trend tonight. You're around when there's most crashes.
But not actually causing them, crucially.
He's trying to take over from Matthew's logistics being there.
How much is he going? My argument would be, like Tom's still there. I know when like here, there's a fraction of an overlap. Like, if you want to be really, really picky.
Yeah, I think not. If I was Luke, I don't think I'd have turned in. Put it that way.
That's what I'm going at. Had Luke left enough racing room?
If you're Luke, you wouldn't turn in. But then again, if you're Tom, you wouldn't go for the gap.
No.
It's the gap's never going to stay
He's not
there.
really got much of a run on him, has he? Like,
No.
It's not the kind of corner though where like you carry a run out of.
No.
You're kind of just
Yeah, but you'd want more down the side, wouldn't you? I would, to go for
This is
that.
sounding
Yeah.
like both could have done more. This is what it's sounding like. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's boring, that, though. We need to blame someone.
It's Andy's fault because he missed
Yeah,
it,
that
so-
car on the
There we go.
left. Look.
It is a bit of an
Like the
RI.
inside. It is kind of like there is enough room there, isn't it? But you got to be careful about it.
you have to be ultra bold about it and just send it down like almost all alongside. So then if you do rub
Let's
doors,
play
you
that
rub.
last bit again on here. Look, let's just play that bit here. Just play it at a slightly slower speed. I just want to watch.
I do think that's an RI, honestly.
Yeah, I do.
There's a fractional overlap. I can see why Tom went for the move. I can see why Luke turned in.
Yeah.
Alright then.
Yeah.
Sounds like
I think it's 6
Oh,
to
right.
1 and a half and Justin is the other anyway.
I do.
it is a commentator has spoken.
All this excitement though on lap 10. She's normally like first lap stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
Andy, why? What did you have for breakfast? Breakfast Saturday? I might have to try on a Tuesday.
Play that again. Like play it. You like go on, play it now.
I was egging Tom on
break
to
a
go
bit.
for it.
And you break a bit after the accident as well.
Well, I was half expecting to be in it, to be honest. I was a bit sort of bemused.
You're still going for the move at this point. You were like, freebies.
Yeah. Yeah, but all my luck does run out in race 4
I went,
with him.
haha, I got this. I went, no, maybe
I
not.
was like, nope, you're not having it.
This is like, okay, now just like slot in and don't even consider making a move.
That's all I could hear in race 4. Ooh, freebie. Ooh, 2 freebies. I was thinking, yeah, keep having
So
freebies.
what we
I'm
got
following.
there? So we got Liam Silverstone, Craig Cockrell.
And then at the same point, Craig Cockrell in the same bits protested Casper. Whoever Casper is.
Casper the Four. Casper the Ghost.
Yeah.
We do. Okay, he's there. He's got a lot. He's got all the way up in front. Oh,
Oh, dear.
no, you can't go that way.
Oh, don't rejoin, don't
Oh, I
rejoin.
remember this. I think I come round the corner. Different time.
There he
Yeah,
is.
there. A bit late. I see him come on the track. He's
Okay,
like,
let's go back to the
there.
first. For the first one.
I
It
remember
is.
that.
So, this is the one with Casper then. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's on
Yeah.
Casper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So
definitely.
that will be
Casper.
a free LP for Casper. He finishes P10.
But then if the other bit isn't an unsafe rejoin, I don't know what is.
Was there any protest or meatballs though? Because
No,
Yeah, I
don't
think there was.
Was there?
There is, because you then got Liam
You got, yeah.
Liam
Yeah.
Silverstone on Craig Cockrell. Depends if it's a. Yeah, it's P10 finished for Casper.
20.4, so that's 21.
You spin me right round.
And it looks fairly circumstantial, but it's a terrible rejoin.
It's almost. He'd almost got away with it. At this point here, if he'd rejoined there and was on the track, you could have gone well.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
What I was going to look at is. How he just comes on track.
I left him loads of room because I could see what he was going to do. Did me and the car behind me have contact going in?
Yeah. Yeah. That's got to be an unsafe rejoin.
Yeah, got
Yeah,
to be.
definitely.
It is. So that will be the LP, isn't it? 'Cause this is the final lap, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, and where does Craig finish?
Which one was it again? Craig Cockrell, wasn't it?
17th.
Yeah, it was not 17th. And that's the end of that one, isn't it?
17, 16.2. 17. So, you got lap 2. End of lap 2.
What have I some? Sorry, I was.
End of lap 2. Start of, it's on the pit straight.
Yep.
Tom Griffiths has protested Andy Thompson. Go back a lap.
No.
So it's end of lap 2, start of 3.
Yep.
So you need to go back. Yep.
It's I think I saw this actually. Yeah, this is one what me and James I think were laughing about. I said, James, watch out for that.
What is he doing?
This wasn't the only time it
Well,
happened in this race, because it is.
Was that him to the right?
Yeah.
This is the one James ran you off the road on the final corner, and you went, "What was he doing?" Not quite so many polite words.
1, 2, 3 bits of contact, 4 bits of contact, 5, 6. That is impressive, that.
That's 1. Is it gonna be 2? Yeah, of course it is. 3B. So would you class that as 2 places lost?
Yeah, because he was ahead of
Yeah.
Shane, wasn't he?
Yeah, and he was ahead of Vish Carl.
Yeah.
It's like
So-
he just had a vendetta against him. He
The
keeps
thing
coming,
is-
look, he goes left. And just keeps coming after him.
Yeah, so I think we can agree that's 3 LP for Andy Thompson,
Yeah.
who finishes
Think
3
so.
laps. Who finishes 3 laps down anyway.
Why did he
No.
finish 3 laps down? Michael.
Oh no, mate. What happened, mate?
He must
I
have
don't know.
meatballed himself somewhere.
Funny how well with Matthew's logistics go out, wasn't it?
What's behind him? That's what's.
I didn't do anything. I just. I think the phrase. What we said.
Oh, I can remember what you said.
That didn't meatball him, surely.
No.
Oh,
I think-
Yeah, that might have done. Yeah.
That did.
It just turns into him again, doesn't he? Another one. Oh yeah,
well.
I remember now. I remember, yeah. I remember that.
There's a bit of poetic
I
justice
remember what
to
you
that,
said
really.
as well, Michael.
I think it was something like what goes round comes round or something.
Yeah.
Could like I watch this for a long but no, this can't be happening. I think I even braked coming on the train like. I definitely.
It's just the most unnecessary thing I've ever seen.
Is this with this? No, this is with all of it'll happen.
Until I see Shane brake and go, okay, well, like Shane goes, well, I'm out of it.
It's amazing.
Could like Tom was leaving room obviously because Shane's there,
Yeah, of course.
and Andy's gone. No, I don't want any of you there. But yeah, fuck that. I've never I've never shit myself so much for going down the road. Right, so what's our next one then? If you got the 3LP for Andy,
Yes, definitely.
Right. Seems like they dropped out. That's what you decided, yeah? 3LP for Andy.
Yeah.
3LP for Andy, and there's no penalty points because he was 3 laps down. $227, Brian again.
That's down to you three this time, unless it's a selfie.
Oh, hang on. That might be Ryan as well, so I might be out.
Yeah. You and
Oh.
Adam, Michael.
I don't know, actually. I don't think Ryan's...
Actually, no, Ryan wasn't
No,
involved.
no, he wasn't, no.
Selfie.
Oh, Brian.
Selfie. Here it comes. And I went, oh, go away, Brian. So,
There was contact with somebody else, wasn't there? Was it Ash Stimpson?
Shane
217,
Bigger.
So,
to cause
There wasn't. Oh, right.
Yeah. So it's a selfie,
No.
but then could the other car avoid him? I doubt it.
it's ready. Here, bang, here.
Did everything he
So,
could.
He could. Yeah.
Luckily, I think Brian has got away with that.
You got me.
Or not? No, but Brian got meatballed, but he hasn't caused anyone else to meatball.
Who did Shane not?
Shane's not on his meatball, is he? He's not on the list as meatball. No,
Oh, right.
Shane
Oh,
somehow
okay.
got away with that. So you could give him 3LP for.
Yeah, because Shane loses ground. It's this selfie rule again. I don't like it.
If he'd only took himself out of the race.
Yeah, but he has caused Shane to lose. Hello, Tom, guest. He's not feeling chatty.
No.
So what are we feeling like? I feel Shane, give.
Yeah, he couldn't have avoided it, could he?
So then you would then say 3LP to Brian, then, wouldn't you?
Under the current rules, yeah.
Or would you just say lap 1? Kind of alright, isn't it?
What are we looking at? I can't understand why we're.
Right,
Shane hitting him.
Shane hits him, carries on, but loses multiple positions.
Right, sorry, okay.
So what we're saying is, would you then class Brian's spin
As
as a
causing.
has caused
Well-
Shane to lose multiple
I mean-
places?
But then do you
Just
say
go-
like there's a lot of cars that have avoided him?
That's what I'm saying. If you go back a touch on
and
board
he's
as well,
with his brakes on. Oh, sorry, I can't comment.
this is what they teach at Matthew Logistics coaching. Spin and create a big cloud of dust.
Yeah.
See
You
that?
can't.
Yeah, that's
I would say that if Shane hasn't protested it, which he hasn't,
no.
then
It's a racing incident.
yeah,
Mm.
I like the sound of that.
because Brian's held his brakes. Yes, he's had a spin, but he's not made the situation
Yeah.
worse.
And he's not tried to rejoin in any way.
Exactly.
I agree. Alright, I think.
And you got time 2:43. Ashley Stimpson.
Yeah, I'm on it now. Christ.
Apologise to Chapman for that chop after.
I know, I was going to say, he's literally, as if he wasn't there, gone for the
If it was anyone else, I wouldn't have done it, but I knew Dave would break. So
Oh.
now that is a selfie.
I saw
Nice,
that.
easy selfie.
I think that was when the first previous.
I didn't see that enough.
I think I see it quite well.
You definitely won't be getting a drive at Simtech, Adam.
I know. That's inconvenient. Shame it doesn't record Discord as well as iracing Jack. That'd be hilarious. Some of them.
Yeah,
They wouldn't want to listen to ours, would they?
not yours anyway.
I don't know.
They'd be full of bleeps.
I would do anything to listen back to the James. Perfect. We're having a great race. Bits of
But
Skippy went everywhere.
if you got James's on board, it'd be bleep, 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 bleep. What are you doing, man? Bleep, 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 bleep.
I wasn't watching that then. What happened?
I wasn't really watching.
Teammates ran into each other.
Luke Cooper meatballs, but
Oh, because he runs into
Harley, I'm
Thompson,
assuming.
Clark, whoever it is.
I don't know. I'll double check what Tommy's meatball was. It? Yeah, so
Yeah, so isn't it?
it's no, it's not. It's
It's that one, isn't it?
That was a brave move, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, so it's off that rear impact, isn't it?
I would put the blame for this on that. Is it a Simtech car?
the blue one in front.
This, yeah, Leo. Because he's out of control a bit, isn't he? Really, that's
Yeah.
what triggers it.
Yeah.
Out of control.
He's
He
massively
was
off.
in-
Off track.
Takes a cone with him.
God dear. Struth.
It strains him up quite nicely, that actually.
Yeah.
I tell you, actually, had a really good line.
But that kind of triggers it all, I think.
Or did he definitely spin the Swift Cooper car?
Yeah.
Yeah, which then gets Luke, and then that gets Harley.
Yeah, so could Harley have avoided then the next win, I think.
Doubt it.
The answer's going to be no, because he's probably he does
Yeah.
break.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
what we're saying, Liam Simpson.
There we go again.
Is that you again?
Yeah. Everywhere I was, there was
that
chaos.
looked a bit like threading the needle, though. That one.
I made a brilliant move on Jason, nearly got cockereled, and then somehow ended up on the outside. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, all agreed then. JSQ plus 6 for Liam.
Liam Simpson, and he finishes P3.
Ooh, a lot of points lost.
Yes. I see. Andy Thompson, Adam Delmont.
I don't think that do I?
Oh, is that the crash that we saw?
Wellington Straight.
Yeah, you don't remember them two crashing and taking each other out to the left?
Oh, it was,
Andy
yeah.
Thompson, Adam Delmont. Yeah, possibly.
Oh, well, I think this one's on Delmont from what I saw the first time.
Yeah.
Maybe. Even though, you know, Andy was guilty of a bit of squeezing earlier on. Well, you could blame Michael and say it broke his steering. And,
Yeah.
That was a really good move, I'll have you know. It is. He drives into the rear of me. I think you're fine.
Well, that's stretching the truth a little.
Yeah.
I think you find the contact is front to rear. There's no contact there.
It's rear to front, maybe, rather than.
You see. I didn't force him wide.
Yeah, Michael backed into him.
But,
Yeah.
it was just good racing.
But you see, then this would never have happened if you hadn't done that to him. So, you know, blood on your hands, Michael.
That's it. Yeah, damn right. I think James said karma's a bitch. Trying to work out who sees into who, like,
Well, yeah.
because it Adam's behind me. I think what's happened here is, if you go more to this, I think this car tries to move right slightly. It's not a lot, like their line is moving across fractionally. Because you can see the kind of direction of the cars in front are going, where he's trying to go.
No.
Just
That's
check
where-
the onboard with the other one then.
That's what I'm doing, yeah. Because this one,
All in good time.
all in good time. Come on, we are professionals with this. We've been doing it long enough.
We'd have finished by now, so I didn't put the computer on standby. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, we can finish it now. It doesn't.
I think that. I
view-
think it's more on Delmont, personally.
My view is both cars could have done more.
Yeah, I think they could.
Because they're driving
I
down a
think,
straight.
I think
So
one,
yeah, you'd
I
have thought
think-
Delmont would have been following you, wouldn't you?
I think one
No,
went
no,
slightly
probably
left and one went slightly right just before they touched.
I don't think
Yeah,
it's
it does.
it's not a lot.
No,
Like it's
no,
just
not
it's
a
just
lot.
like they're both steering straight at the projectile. They're going down the road. That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's-
Yeah, in fairness, actually, Delmont doesn't go left. He's going straight. It's just that
Yeah.
he should,
Like,
in inverted commas, be more to the
angle of
right,
cars,
shouldn't he?
right, yeah.
But if you look at his distance to the white line, it stays pretty
Yeah.
constant. So maybe it's more on Andy.
I don't think blaming
Well,
anyone here is because
in the
like
words of Andy, he's
God.
following Seal, then drifts left for no reason at all, taking my nose off.
Sounds painful.
I thought I would do it in the most, I don't know, most
politically
poetic
correct
motion.
way.
Yes.
I think he moves right more than Delmont moves left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Like to hear-
Because what I think, because I think what Andy tried to do is follow the same line as what I'm doing, but just like a car width off.
Yeah.
If you look like he is there, like that's the projectile he's trying to go in.
Go back
And
and forth, Andy.
if you watch the lines from Andy, you can see the left one's getting further away and the right one's
Yeah.
getting closer to him. So he is at that.
Can you lower the camera down? So like tilt it down so you're a bit more behind the car. That's it. Right. Just play because there's that black line going up, isn't there?
This one, the
Oh,
car
where-
on the left on now, yeah. Okay, yeah, I see it. Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. Andy's the one coming across there.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. Like one car's gone almost dead straight down like the
Yeah.
middle of the straight, and one car's tried to move only maybe a car width to the right, but as the car on the outside hasn't moved car width to the right, you can't. There isn't room there to go.
But you've got to be aware of where the cars around you are. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
If the
yeah,
car on the right hasn't gone to the right, then you can't.
Yeah.
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 I think this is a classic
Yeah.
case though.
Yeah, from that view,
Is-
it would be more
again-
on Andy.
Mm.
But both could have done more. So does that then lead you down to a racing incident? Because if you sort of just
Like I
rewind,
said, there's space on either side of them, isn't there?
that's what I'm saying. There's-
But then,
so both could have done more.
if
Though.
Yeah.
the other car was in front, so does he really need to move over to leave room for anyone to come alongside?
Well, yeah. At the end of the day, Delmont hasn't squeezed him off the track. He's
No.
just crowded him a bit to the left, which, as far as I'm aware, he's entitled to do, as
Yeah.
long as he doesn't force him off track.
Yeah. The ruling is racing room, isn't it?
Yeah,
And
but he's got
that's-
plenty of
and-
racing
Can you
room.
go- Sorry, can you go on board with Adam? Just before we get to this bridge. Just come back a touch.
Can I go on board first, Stu?
Wheels dead straight.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the trouble is, I think it's the illusion of Michael.
Oh, that's exactly what it is. Like, I've taken what, like, it is a normal line, I would say, going down the street, going, and the car behind has stayed in the middle of the straight.
Is he entitled to do that? I think he is.
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
He's
definitely.
willing to hold that.
There's plenty of room for the car what's coming up behind him
Yeah.
on the left of him.
So what are we saying, Andy?
Yeah, I think looking
Yeah.
at it,
Do
I
they
put
both
it-
finish? Do one of them two meet? No.
Surely. No.
No.
So it's only a 3 LP for Andy, man.
Yeah.
But he does finish 3 laps down.
Uh,
So,
I don't know what other people's thoughts are. For me personally, there's room on either side of them. Yeah. I think both could have done more. I think that's not been sort of, you know.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I just think Adam is
Yeah.
entitled to run that line.
Yeah, so do
Yeah.
I agree with you, Andy.
I see what you're saying. He's in front.
He's not
He's the
squeezing him
overlap.
at all.
We're not in a corner hit situation, are we? I can
No.
see what you're saying there.
He's
Not
got
necessary.
He's
It's
got,
definitely necessary.
Andy's got plenty of room to the left,
Yeah.
so he's left plenty of racing room for him.
They both could have done more, but I think Andy could have done more.
Yeah.
yeah, so leaning towards Andy.
Are you so?
Car on the left
Yeah, well,
could have done more.
Is James about? Does he have a thought?
Yeah, like I say, when you look at the black line, Andy sort of drifts ever so slightly to the line. And when you look at it now, all the room on the left,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was completely avoidable.
and they're still on the straight, really, aren't they? They're not even started braking.
Oh,
yet,
I
are
haven't
they?
even
no.
got to the corner. Yeah.
No, he's left plenty of racing room.
Do you know what
for
I mean?
Andy.
It is very similar to what
Yeah,
he did to Tom, actually.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
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 Maybe he's just trying to get a really aggressive side draft or something, because that is about the same. That's about where you do that.
So in more of agreement that Andy Thompson's to blame for this.
I'd go
Yeah,
that
I
route.
think so. Yeah. I know
Yeah.
it's
So
harsh.
that's it, man. Vote Swade. And 14,
When's he
20.
finish? When's he finish then? If
3
it's-
lap. He's 3 laps down, so it doesn't score.
Oh, okay. But it's just a 3LP, isn't it?
Yeah, just a basic 3
Yeah.
LP. So Craig McDonald, Casper the 14.27.
This is my luck finally running out. You watch this though. How this is a meatball is beyond me.
Did you move all?
Yeah. You can't see it from that. It's Jason that comes across and gets me.
Oh, you're over here. You're in the sand, Nelly.
Yeah. With no damage. No visible damage at all.
You
Oh,
get
really?
damage,
Yeah.
like there is a dent there, like for a split second, and then it goes. See,
I mean,
Yeah.
by an inch. I didn't miss that.
That should never be a meatball, to be fair.
Not compared to some of the. I mean, the last accident we saw, which wasn't a meatball, when he was inside the other car.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wish-
Itself.
I wish our race car fixed dents like itself.
I suppose it was coming to me after dodging all the others.
Yeah.
Should we say Liam Simpson here? Oh,
It's another overlappy one, isn't it?
overlappy one.
To
Bit
use a
more of
technical
an
term.
overlap, though, isn't there? It's,
But does look like there could be more. He's
It also looked a bit netcodey.
oh, we haven't had that all night. I think that is kind of where overlap rules should start, like front wheel, rear wheel.
Yeah.
But it is a,
I
li-
agree.
There's no room, is there? Like he's turned in. I don't know.
Yeah, that's. I think they would have made contact regardless of the
yeah.
netcode, first of
Yeah.
all.
Oh, definitely. Looking at where the contact was on it, it was always gonna.
And then there's not much Liam can do. He's up on the white line, he's got an overlap. So I'd put that on Craig.
Who meatballs out of that? You've got
Casper.
Casper. So that's Casper and Jason. Casper's this one behind. Okay, then Jason's the one in front. Okay, yeah. So that will be a DSQ plus 12 for Craig McDonald then, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, because then would you say that that's what's caused Andy?
Are
Yeah,
you suggesting there was
yeah.
something else I could have done to avoid that?
No.
Hang on a minute. I've seen your skills all night at avoiding that.
Yeah.
Clearly,
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Just go back a touch. Just go on board with Craig.
McDonald, yeah.
Yeah.
All the way back.
Yeah, play it from here. There we go. Wait.
Oh, he turned in early though for it.
That's what I'm
he's
saying.
Yeah.
Going straight for the apex.
I just wanted to sort of
Clarify it.
see if, yeah. But that for me is he had the overlap, but he shut the door on him, didn't he?
Yeah. Right.
He's tried
That
to.
is great.
Yeah, he's tried to crowd him out of the exit, hasn't he? So that's it all done, is it tonight?
Awesome.
License. Did anyone have a DSQ plus 4? Adam Delmont did, didn't he? So that's me too. So. I think. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, who's that?
I'm going to dash. I think actually I've got to be somewhere at 10. So,
Okay,
I've
Andy.
got to be up at 5.
oh, I haven't. So enjoy that.
Full of sympathy, isn't he,
I've
Michael?
absolutely.
not seen a 10 in the last few days.
All right, see you all next week, guys.
Thanks for helping, mate.
No worries. Ta-ra.
10 o'clock.
We all done now, are we?
Yeah, I'm just doing